And guess what? It is our last group run. You know why? Two reasons. The smaller reason is it's freezing cold out here and it's hard to get people to come out here. And people are like, I want to come, but it's freezing. The most important reason that we had to do it for, thank you, Joe, by the way, is that 6 days a week is wearing Joe's knees out. It's wearing, if we're going to work as hard as we do, and we're cutting weight and we're making weight.
It's killing me.
Yeah, and we're doing a great job, though.
Yeah.
But if we're going to do it, we got to give Joe 2 days off.
My big old body can't take the running.
So we came out, we got our hardcore runners. We're excited to have everybody here. We'll see you guys soon.
Ultimate Joe.
Monday, Monday, Monday. Yeah, baby, we're back. It's kickboxing day. You all know this. And we're gonna learn something pretty cool today. What is it? I'm not gonna tell you, it's knees. So let's do it. Let's go do it. We'll pick up Shannon and we're gonna go beat him up.
Kickboxing.
How's it going, everybody? We are back once again at Fight and Fitness, the place to be. And you guys have already seen how to stand, guys and gals. You've also seen how to kick. And he's gonna tell us today about knees. This is another thing, these things are amazing. And as always, possibly the most enjoyable part of the segment, you'll get to see him practice them on me at the end. Here we go.
Well, another thing, so we're keeping you here in your stance, so keeping that left foot forward, right foot back, but keeping your hands up here. Now, kneeing somebody is really simple, okay? First thing what we would do for the knee is we're gonna reach forward, we're gonna pretend like we're grabbing onto someone's neck, okay? Reaching, grabbing on their head, hand on the shoulder here, just like this, okay? Now, from here, what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna bring our knee up, bring our body back, point that toe here, and we're gonna bring those hands across here and pull them across the knee, just like so, here, okay?
So essentially like you're pulling them right into it.
Exactly. Just like you're gonna be pulling them into that knee, okay? That's how you're gonna generate a lot more power. So, real simple, hands up here, and we're gonna walk forward, grab that neck and that shoulder, we're gonna pull them right across the knee, boom, lean your body back, right back to that stance. So, walking forward, step, grab, knee, back up, okay? Couple of key points, what you want to do is make sure you point that toe back here, okay? Keeping it tucked in your butt, okay? Okay? Keeping that knee up here, using those hips here, thrust that knee forward, okay? If you knee and you let that leg down here, it's just like being at a doctor's office, tapping that knee, you're gonna be kicking out, gonna be losing a lot of power, okay? So, real simple, step, grab the neck and the shoulder, pulling across the knee, pop, right back to your stance, okay? Now be careful that you don't let that knee come over to the side here, okay? Once that knee goes off in a direction, and especially if your opponent is sweaty, it's just gonna hit your opponent and bounce right off, okay? We wanna dig it in like your knee is a knife, okay? So, tell your Joe, keep that stance here, walk forward, grab that neck, push it right in, okay? Now, kneeing with the left side is just a little bit different, okay? What we do with that left side is we're gonna keep our same stance here. We're gonna walk forward with that back leg, switching up that stance, okay? As we walk, grab that neck just the same way, okay? And then we're gonna knee just the same way, pulling it across our knee. After we're done, bring it back to the stance, step back. So, walk forward, grab, knee, back to the stance, the right side, real simple, step, grab, knee, right back to that stance, okay? So now, let me show you a little bit on the pad. So, all right, you ready?
You ready
Hold
here?
tight. All right,
Nice and
so
tight.
keeping that stance, like I said before, and now, as I walk forward, I'm gonna grab my left hand on the shoulder, my right hand on the top of his head here like this, okay? Of course, you're gonna have gloves on when you're fighting, so you're just gonna have to use that hand, cup it right here on the back of his head, okay? Now you knee, you knee, you knee, right back to that stance. Again, step, grab, knee, back to that stance, okay? Going with that left side, keeping that same stance, walking forward, grabbing on, knee, 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 right back to that stance.
There it is. And you can see, once again, I have to say it every time, it's amazing the amount of power that these guys can generate. You practice this enough and you can get there too. From Fighting Fitness, Josh and Chris.
Back to week 4 kickboxing. Now, the only way for me to really learn the kicks is to do them over and over, repetition, muscle memory. But I gotta tell you, as you all knew and saw in the first and second week of my kickboxing experience, this is the least intuitive, least instinctual form of the workout. And just about the time I started to get the hang of the kicks, I started to feel the pain of constantly getting hit and hitting. I'm told that it gets less painful to kick after a while. Something about the scar tissue building up on the shin. But I think it more has to do with nerve endings dying, because I was kicking the heck out of these things. And what made it worse is when Josh and I were doing the one-on-one drills, he was kicking the heck out of me too. By the end, both sides of my body were thoroughly bruised. And one thing I did pick up is that block. To try to absorb that block with the bony part of the arm and elbow. Now you might think that it's much better or easier to absorb with that shoulder. It's a big old meaty piece and it sticks out there just waiting to be kicked. That shoulder has a lot of muscle, a lot of blood, and it will bruise. The bones, on the other hand, they may hurt, but there's not a lot of bruising going on there. You can take a lot of punishment on that bone. So you want to get that arm and that elbow up there and absorb it with the arm and the elbow, the bony parts, not the shoulder.